They have won 3 of their Kia starting lineups tonight. So how the Celtics on the road have gone 4-point win Tuesday. Holiday with a triple, rebound by Randall.
Well, and as you said, Kevin, both these teams shoot a lot of threes, and they're getting it up already. 3 threes already tonight.
Here we go, swinging it around. McDaniels, who has struggled from 3, will take it in.
And is where they want to try to create some time.
Boston on the road. Comes in 11-3 with the miss inside and picked up by Gobert, and here comes Randall. Minnesota at home has gone 9-6. A 3 by Randall, and he knocks it in.
Actually, all 7 of them have come from three-point range.
It's a 3 by Tatum, hoping that he could get a defender to go in. Nice rebound by Hauser, 3 by White, rebound by Randall.
We got to get an over-under, Kevin. When's the first 2 going to happen?
We may have 100 three-point attempts in this game the way we're going, and Randall will throw it away. It'll go to the other end.
It really comes down to this. As Holiday launches at 3, do they have enough offense? Their defense is going to be elite. Are they going to be able to find enough offense? Kevin, only 13 free throw attempts in his last 7 games.
Kia is the official automotive partner. Defensive rating of number 3, a defensive rating of number 7. Not too different from last year, but it feels different. They go inside.
Amazing.
You can have an inside game. Randall with a triple. He's hit 2 in a row.
There, we know that. They've taken all 5 of their shots from 3.
Right with a 3. Mike Conley working on Hauser. Randall again. Good fake by Horford. In the corner, McDaniels puts it in. Holiday drives and scoops it home.
Wow, Boston with 2 straight layups. Amazing.
You're not going to know what to think.
That's a team who only shoots 17% of their shots from in that restricted area.
Timberwolves lost at Oklahoma City on New Year's Eve by 8. They committed 24 turnovers. Conley triple. Timeout taken by Boston. In addition to his scoring, but he's right where he was basically after last season. First team All-NBA. Conley 3. And picked up by McDaniels. And back out to the former Knick. An original Laker with Kobe. Julius Randle, which sounds interesting to say. McDaniels with a sword.
Well, and Chris lead to 3-point shots.
Tatum. Here is Holiday. He's been battling a bad right shoulder. Missed a handful of games. Back for the 2nd straight. Edwards will shift gears the other way. And doubled and twirled and lost it. Nice Boston defense inside.
That was great help inside. The attack was his first option. He would shoot the 3 if you gave it to him. This year it has been shooting the 3 as his first option, and he would only attack if he had to.
Pritchard is in. He's been red hot, and he shows
off the bench where he's made at least 5 threes.
Just incredible. The Celtics have developed him after drafting him. He's been terrific. Here comes Alexander Walker in.
Actions, people coming on the help, and he got it there.
Cutting in and a fadeaway for 2. Anthony Edwards couldn't get it. Timberwolves had won 3 straight before the loss at Oklahoma City. And here comes Tatum. Celtics have won 2 of 3. Cornette is in. Holiday corner triple.
Well, that's just a great touch pass from Luke Cornette. It out to Holiday for the 3. That's great spacing.
Reed 3. He nails it from maybe the latest total here, Coach. What do we have now in threes?
22 attempts already, Kevin, in 28 shots.
These teams love the 3. Pritchard draws the double. That's a plan to kind of put a wall in front of him. Holiday 3. Another. It's Edwards. Holiday is there. With McDaniels and shot clock shockingly in single digits. Alexander Walker had no place to go with it and picked up by Tatum.
Wow, Peyton Pritchard, a very underrated defender too. Everybody tries to go at him, but he's actually a pretty good defender with excellent toughness as he gets up another 3-point attempt right there.
Like we said, the Celtics have won 2 of 3, and the Timberwolves come in with a home record of 9-6, and last year 30-11. Edwards with a 3, and it's
8-3 of the season.
Pretty incredible. It's Tatum, 3.5 in the first quarter. Boston so far 9 17. And they've gone 6 of 14 from 3. Here's another one launched. Edwards the rebound. These are two half-court teams. They could run if they want. There's a nice little handle there by Edwards trying to work on the defense of Holiday, which is no easy chore. And a switch right now with Hauser on defense. Edwards will dance with him. McDaniels makes a move. Shot clock at 3.
Great block out there by Cornette. Cornette, an excellent rebounder.
Holiday, Cornette, Tatum. Boston beginning a treacherous West Coast road trip. Defense of McDaniels, shot clock down to 6. Holiday is screened, switch on defense, over Reed, Tatum no.
25. So tonight's question, who scores more points tonight? Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards?
I'm gonna go with Anthony.
Headliners for both teams. Couple substitutions for the Timberwolves. They brought in Josh Minott, and they've also got Dante DiVincenzo in the game. One starter on the floor, Randall. That is by design. Tatum missing inside. Rebound by Reed. Alexander Walker. Minott. The fake. The drive. And he throws it away with Tatum galloping. The defense of Randall there. And Reed. Hand-to-hand combat in the...
Because Joe Mazzulla wants Boston to force more turnovers, and turnovers have been a huge problem for the Timberwolves.
Sixth man of the NBA last season, and this year's winner may be on the floor with him.
Well, you don't see a lot of this with Boston, with Porzingis out of the line, or Queta, but we've got it now, the big lineup for Boston.
Holiday is out, Horford is in. Minott is on Tatum, and the shot clock at 7. Reed is behind Minott, and into Cornette. Oh, what a pass. Count.
4 assists for Tatum tonight.
He's averaging 5 a game. Points a game, scoring all the numbers, all the things that he's done as he's put together 5 consecutive All-Star appearances.
Well, I think we can bet on a 6.
I think so
year,
too,
yes.
Coach. It's Randall over Horford.
To get the ball more in those situations. His field goal attempts are down about 3 a game from what he was getting in New York. So he's been efficient. He just hasn't gotten as many opportunities.
Walsh. Triple no. DiVincenzo has it. And DiVincenzo's been playing great. Shooting well, aggressive, lot of engine in that player. As Randall makes it into 2, and Minott from the corner. And Cornette will grab the loose ball with a half minute to go in the first quarter.
Well, and that was an adjustment there from Boston. They normally would stay home on those kind of...
First with Peyton Pritchard at the free throw line. One of the top names in three-point shot in the way he has developed into the player he is now.
Absolutely, and people were questioning his bench early. Pritchard, Hauser, he went with those guys every night. He trusted them. He stayed with them. They developed confidence and ended up being a big part of their success.
Don't know when he's coming back. Nothing serious nor long-term.
Season had put himself in the minds of his coaches, and now that he's getting the opportunity, this is his 9th straight game he's played in. He's stepping up and making a contribution.
By the way, the starting lineup for the Wolves has gotten off to some slow starts, the starting 5, but tonight they had some traction. They look pretty good, and they've led the entire first quarter. Pritchard 3. And that closes out shooting the Celtics from 3, 58% to 31. Have hit all 8 of their free throws. Second quarter is underway. Holiday back in, White on top, he's back in. DiVincenzo will defend, and White can't hit. Queta is in, doubled. Hauser in the corner. The 3 is down.
In the NBA, he and Cornette, 2 guys off the bench that really attacked the glass.
Second meeting this season between these two teams. DiVincenzo a shot, good defense by White from behind with a block.
Well, White's in the top 20 in the league in block shots as a guard. 2nd straight year, averaging over a block a game.
Hauser 3. He has now tonight out shooting the Celtics from 3, 58% to 31. Have hit all 8 of their free throws. Second quarter is underway. Holiday back in, White on top, he's back in. DiVincenzo will defend, and White can't hit. Queta is in, doubled. Hauser in the corner. The 3 is down.
best per-minute offensive rebounders in the NBA. He and Cornette, two guys off the bench that really attacked the glass.
Second meeting this season between these two teams. DiVincenzo a shot. Good defense by White from behind with a block.
Well, White's in the top 20 in the league in block shots as a guard. Second straight year, averaging over a block a game.
Hauser three.
Just over one quarter, he's made 10 threes.
This is Randall. Hauser defends, doubled by Queta. Shot clock at 5. Reed on the fly. Horford with the rebound, and White the other way.
Well, that's excellent defense on two different guys there by Sam Hauser. Another guy underrated defensively on this Celtic team.
Celtics coming off their best defensive performance on turnovers and holding the Raptors to 31% from the floor. 2 to fire, White. First ball he's had in all the different stops he's made in the NBA. DiVincenzo, coach, has always had slow starts with his new team.
Yeah, and then he gets it going, and they really need him to be doing what he's doing now. This is reminiscent, these last 7+ games, of what he did in New York last year.
Holiday with a nice assist to Horford. Randall will launch the triple.
First quarter combined, that's the most in the NBA this year for a quarter, two teams combined.
Queta. Horford, who has been struggling with his shot, as coach talked about. Randall will fight for that ball and get it back. Timberwolves relying on this bench of DiVincenzo and Reed for offense coming off the bench. Nice defense down there again by Boston, leading a 4-on-2. Holiday and back to Hauser. Another three. Another hit. 12.
The fewest, and they came in shooting 55% of their field goal attempts from 3. So above that tonight, but not a real surprise.
Here's Julius Randle. Queta in the way. With a 2, White's got the ball. McDaniels and Gobert have come in for Minnesota. Hauser 3. He had hit before most in the NBA. And Boston, as we mentioned, #1 in three-point shot attempts.
Boston goes to their zone, which is a little bit different than we see from a lot of the teams. They give Jrue Holiday a lot of room to improvise.
That's McDaniels with a 3. Randall fighting for the ball. Got it. Diggs up.
So no big surprise here. He's down over 3 field goal attempts a game, which is a little surprising on a team where bench really thinks that his team just has to get used to the way Julius Randle plays and get him the ball in some better spots.
Pritchard playing a little game there with Queta, but then goes on top to White with a little matchup with Randall. Gobert tries to reel it in.
Well, that was just great effort there by Queta to run that down.
Pritchard will penetrate the lane with a gentle shot inside. And
Surprising thing for me, Kevin, when I was looking at the numbers getting ready for this game, we know Pritchard's a great three-point shooter. He's 13th in the league in two-point percentage.
Terrific. Here's DiVincenzo with a 3. No, rebound by Horford.
And Boston back in that zone again that time, trying to give Minnesota a little different look and take them out of their rhythm.
Sometimes they do it in the middle of a possession. They go inside, Queta double, shoved, feeds. They rotate to an open Hauser. Daniels picks it up inside. Timberwolves began the season 8-10. They've won 9 of their last 14. Edwards side swipes White. Lost by McDaniels. Minnesota turnover, and turnovers killed him the other night in Oklahoma City. They got 5 in this game already.
Yeah, and that's been a problem really all year. They're in the bottom 10 in the league in turnovers, averaging 16 a game.
Something to keep an eye on. That has been, as coach said, their one big issue. Hauser 3. Rebound Randall. 3 of 4 is Randall shooting threes tonight. We mentioned earlier struggling from distance. He had gone 1 of 11 the last 2 games. But tonight he's on target. Edwards through traffic and drive.
Forced many this year. He's made that change. They forced 21 against Toronto. Already 7 tonight. Let's see if it continues.
Tatum has come in for Hauser. Conley has come in for Randall. Pritchard will launch a 3. Pritchard hits 19 points the other night against Toronto. The Boston Celtics in Minneapolis. Edwards, McDaniels, Conley. And Boston sticky on defense. Into McDaniels. Off to Gobert.
Of rotating and scrambling right there.
Celtics trying to win their second consecutive game. If they do, it would be their first back-to-back wins since mid-December. That's what kind of checkerboards month of December they've had. Diving in. And we can tell you tonight from downtown Minneapolis, the NBA, this road trip is treacherous for the...
Don't pay attention to detail as much. They will be forced to be at their best in the month of January, and Joe Mazzulla will learn a lot about where they are.
They play in Houston tomorrow night, then Oklahoma City. DiVincenzo
This year.
White has been second team all defense 2 straight seasons. Double team Tatum, swiped up by Gobert. 2 on DiVincenzo. On an offense moments ago, that time clawing at the ball. Tatum a triple. 7 consecutive 20-plus point games, averaging 29 and 12 rebounds. Tonight with 9. 4 to play in the first half. Conley, Edwards, into Pritchard, and a 15-footer with a Tatum rebound. Tatum another long shot. Rebound offensively. We've seen a couple of these tonight by the Celtics. Those extra chances, those extra shots. Shot clock here at 5. Gobert defends long 3. Good. Tatum.
Peyton Pritchard getting an offensive rebound. He averages 1.5 a game. Just ducked in Boston's closeout.
Is out. DiVincenzo is out. Randall has come back in. Approaching 3 to play in the first half. 45% shooting for Boston. 46% shooting for Minnesota. Deflected. Saved. Corner. White. Triple.
Times comes to Boston that they're too reliant on the threes. What do you say, Kevin? You need to make them.
Yeah, that's right.
You need to make them.
Good deflection by Horford on a nice closeout on that 3.
And Joe Mazzulla said we want to sell out and protect the paint more. That's going to mean we're in more closeout situations. He talked about it between quarters with Allie LaForce, and he got the closeout he wanted.
State Farm Audio assist. Cada has come back in. Pritchard is out. A little bit more size out there for Boston. Driving into 2 defender Anthony Edwards, who now has 9. First 2 in the second quarter, and wide answers at the other end.
Chris Finch will love it because he attacked right on the catch. Didn't give Boston a chance to load up to him.
Edwards 3 over Cada. Tatum the rebound. Yeah, both teams really don't attack. We have seen a little bit more of it tonight. White attacking here, going inside on Randall. Conley will lead the charge. Randall in flight and kicks it out. Open 3, Edwards. Picked up Conley. Offensive rebound for Minnesota. Randall into Holiday with 1.5 minutes to play in the half. Randall's got 15. Rebound by Tatum. He's got 5. Boston trails number 1 Cleveland by 5 games in the Eastern Conference. Half game lead on number 3 New York. That'll be a battle all season. Cada into Gobert, the 4-time defensive player of the year.
That's what you want to do against shot blockers with space. They can go up and challenge shots much easier.
There's a steal, a Minnesota turnover. And now they've got 9 in the first half. Holiday. A portion of this game by as many as 9. McDaniels from 15. Celtics began the season 16-3. Coming into tonight 24-9. Last year won 64 games and a championship. Shot clock at 4. Holiday looked at the other end to see their number and then feeds inside to Cada. Got it.
Giving Boston a big lift.
Boy, they got the handcuffs over there on the defense with Randall trying to shimmy. Edwards corner 3, good, and it was nicely
easy here for the Celtics, but Joe Mazzulla thinks it'll be great for him.
Hauser starting tonight for the injured Jaylen Brown. Shot clock at 7. Horford With the handoff to Holiday, who puts up a three. He's out.
Guys who've made at least 2 threes already in this game.
It's Randall and Edwards, their leading scorer. Conley's out there. Gobert. Randall will take a three-point shot. It's falling tonight. It hadn't been the last couple of games.
Ball going, he becomes almost impossible to defend because of his ability to put the ball on the floor.
There's the long reach of McDaniels, and it's picked up at the other end by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. White, 3. Edwards defends.
Okay, well, of the second half.
Edwards has scored 9. In the corner, McDaniels. Gobert had the ball. Horford was put. Compete.
We haven't seen it so far. We really haven't. You know, there's 3 starters out there who are struggling offensively. Conley, McDaniels, and Gobert. So they need to go to that bench to get a lot of offense.
Nice defense by Horford. Horford comes up with it. Switch on defense. Tatum brings out Gobert. Horford 3. And Conley was once of effort, and it's grown as the game has gone on by Boston. Randall thinking 3. The bump and drive into White. And his own miss. And got it to go. Nice perseverance by Julius Randall.
And Julius Randall having a big night tonight.
Here's Holiday. Like we said, he had missed some time with the right shoulder issue. Missed 3 games. Back the other night. Playing again, second consecutive game. Dancing as Tatum. Holiday on the move. 1 second to shoot. Randall the rebound. Edwards on the move. White is there. McDaniels 3. Rebound.
Anthony Edwards. And we see Minnesota now trying to limit threes by switching all the pick and rolls, even with Gobert.
3 by Holiday, rebound by Gobert. Minnesota home 9-6 overall, 17-15 after winning 56 games last season. McDaniels 3. Gobert the rebound.
Antonio in a down to the wire win.
Horford, White. Shooting had been the issue for the Celtics tonight. Shooting much better. 48% overall. White curling around. Aggressive rebound. Holiday and lost it to McDaniels. And from 3, Boston is shooting 43%. Good dive.
These 3-point attempts from Boston.
Edwards. Double them. And it's Conley getting by White in the floater, something he has not been doing a bunch of with the miss right there.
No, he's actually really struggled on that shot, one that used to be automatic. He's now 6 for 24 from 2 in the last 11 games. Really struggled.
Tatum sizing up Gobert with a 3. It's Edwards. What a back-to-back for Minnesota. Oklahoma City a couple nights ago and Boston tonight. That's as tough as it gets.
Yeah, it doesn't get any tougher than that. Oklahoma City probably playing the best basketball in the league. Games coming into tonight averaging under 20 points a game and barely shooting 40% from the floor. And tonight only 9 points in that first half. 3 for 10 from the floor.
It's White. And a 3, Horford. Rebound, Gobert. One of the roughest patches in a couple years for this Boston team. They were only 8-6 in the month of December. 8-6, and they had 10 home games. Randall hits again.
Well, and they have not had their top 8 guys together in those 14 games. This isn't a team that is super, super deep. Their top 8 is excellent. They need to get those guys healthy and playing together.
But with 14 games and 10 at home, only 8-6, something that they have really been struggling with. Hauser with a 3. Another one. Now for the game. Edwards with the fake. McDaniels free to fire. Oh, he's been scoring.
McDaniels having a big night. McDaniels stepping up, a big boost to this team.
McDaniels has only been shooting 30% from 3. Really down. But tonight, a terrific offensive performance. A 2 by... He's now got 17. They get 16. And Randall will make a move on Holiday. Lack of effort. And on the move inside, Reed. It was tapped by Cornette. Out to McDaniels. Another three. McDaniels has put in 19. And he's got 4 threes for the game. A 3 at the other end. Rebound retrieved by Holiday. Kicking it out to Pritchard. And finds Cornette.
I thought he needs to. That big guy, when the ball gets driven baselines, got to get to that front of the rim as Cornette does there.
Edwards, where they're doubling him every time on the wing, it looks like Sam. Takes it in inside. Hauser was over there with it. Sam Hauser was trying to defend. They get the miss. Holiday. It's loose. DiVincenzo trying to go in the third. Crossover to Tatum. And he drops the sledgehammer.
Drive that drew an extra defender, and then they were able to just move the ball and beat Boston's rotations.
Celtics tonight, efficient basketball, 21 assists on 30 made shots. Tatum, open 3.
Tatum taking over here. For him, that's his first made 3 of the quarter.
It's DiVincenzo trying to feed Gobert, knocked away inside Cornette. More defense by Boston. Something they hung their head on last year. Number 2 defensive team last season. They go up high here with a shot. Another one. And he's got the stroke. 20.
At 12 in the quarter.
Driving Edwards tries to submarine inside. Last year, they're number 6 this season.
They were, and Coach Finch was not happy in that last timeout because the entire focus was defense. He started with drawing up the exact defense that he wanted on the Jays. So much space on those previous 2. Coach also told his team, we have to find bodies in transition. He looked at Naz Reid. He said, I need you to sit down and guard east to west, and he wants Rudy Gobert to pick up the ball better.
Reid hits right there. Al Horford is looking at his hand, and he's, I don't know if it's a jam finger or what, but he's really trying to get some feeling into it. Right hand, and I couldn't tell what finger. Again, they come up and set a high screen here on Edwards. And Reid takes over on Tatum, and Tatum goes inside looking for.
See Boston really taking away Minnesota's 3-point attempts. Only 7 in the quarter for the T-Wolves.
And they only hit 2. Minnesota did in the second quarter. Pritchard missing the 3, with Randall clutching on to the loose ball. And a minute and a half to go here in the third. Naz Reid 3. Go. And Reid has come off the bench tonight with 13.
I mean, they've gotten great efforts out of he and McDaniels. Those have been the 2 guys. Reid has been, I mean, obviously Randall's been outstanding also, but they've got not much at all out of Anthony Edwards.
Tatum over Reid. Minot has got the rebound. Minot just checked in for Edwards, with Randall going right into Walsh. And approaching a minute to play here in the third. Minnesota is shooting 47%. Walsh poked it away. Defense. Look at the drive by Tatum. Swerving in. Got it to go. Pretty play, as he had to kind of ping-pong off defenders.
Well, that's what Joe Mazzulla was hoping, though, that they could force more turnovers and get out in transition. Jordan Walsh doing a great job there.
Randall fouled by Cornette underneath. Reid at the stripe.
Players is when you're on your way up, Kevin, everything is good.
And it's not a complacency that sets in, but sometimes you and it's not, you forget what it took to become a champion, but it's hard. Like I said, the roster hasn't changed. It's the same roster. But sometimes you got to reinvent yourself, Tatum, or go back to the things that make sense, like Tatum being your number 1 guy.
Yeah, 16 in the quarter now. He's gone to the rim and dunked. He's hit mid-range jumpers. He's hit threes. He's doing it all.
Minot. Nice looking shot. Josh Minot was a late draft choice out of Memphis 4 years ago. A player that this organization has developed. They love his length. And length can cause problems. Minnesota's length has actually caused problems for Boston in the past. We'll see if it holds up in the fourth. But right now, the Celtics are grabbing the game. It is a 6-point game. And with the ball, Tatum, and a shot over Randall, and a rebound fought for and claimed by Minnesota. So there was and a turnover by Minnesota. Well, to begin the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Kevin, one of the ways they got back into the game is they only turned it over 3 times. in the third quarter. Boston, though, 0 turnovers in the third.
Tatum resting right now. Katie in the game. Holiday, Pritchard with the ball is White and Hauser. That's the Celtic 5. DiVincenzo is on White. Shot clock at 5. Pritchard works on Randall, who is scoring well tonight. Pritchard shimmies his way to the rack. And it's pulled down by Alexander Walker. In stride, Randall. Corner, DiVincenzo. Minot to the rack.
Bench guys around Julius Randall.
There's a Minnesota foul. As they go for more information on those games to the NBA app or NBA.com. Wrestling, that's DiVincenzo. And Hauser. DiVincenzo, slow start here, but has picked it up. Loves being here. Fields embrace. Pritchard 3. Rebound Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes out of the pack and is off to the races to Randall. Randall's got 24. Minot and Reed, 13 for him into a thicket of defenders.
Standing, and then on the offensive end of the floor, he's got 13 points.
And 3 threes. Again.
For the 6th straight game.
For the 6th, thank you.
Yeah, for the 6th straight game, he's had at least 3.
His third. And points off turnover stand. Boston 21-4.
Well, and this is what Joe Mazzulla wanted. He's got to be happy. And with Derek White, honestly think the guy deserves. It's hard because there's a lot of good players as they create another turnover. But Derek White deserves strong consideration to be on the All-Star team this year.
Hauser open 3. Rebound DiVincenzo. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. In a 7-point game. Celtics have led by as many as 14. Wolves led early by 9. DiVincenzo 3. Good!
Team.
That's his second 3 tonight, coming off a 10-point game at Oklahoma City. 2 for inside right. Rejected by Minot. Knocked it away. The length of Minnesota bothers Boston.
He tied in 1 possession here.
Not maybe the only guy that can really match up with him. These are 2 of the best bench players in the league.
No question. Probably the only other guy in that realm right now. And the game is tied.
There with Holiday. Cada on the floor. White is out there. And Pritchard. Tatum is still resting. With Tatum on the bench, Minnesota's outscored Boston 9-3. And Minnesota's bench has been huge. They've scored the last 12 Timberwolves points. Shot clock at 3. White a 3. And rebound dug out. Pritchard and DiVincenzo.
The opponent.
Indicator. Nice feed. And they get the easy 2.
Well, they get the easy 2 because Sam Hauser's made 5 threes tonight. They were so worried about him. Both guys switched out. Cada able to go right to the rim.
Alexander Walker. Nikhil atop the lane, and down it goes to Randall. Doubled by Cada and Pritchard. 3, Alexander Walker.
He came in here 5 straight games of at least 2 threes.
Hauser working on Minot. Now Minot goes on Holiday. The long reach, the poke away. Look at the dive by DiVincenzo.
Well, he came off a great preseason. I remember early in the year, the first week, talking to Prince Finch, and they loved what he had done in the preseason. But, you know, it takes a long time. Your confidence is in your veteran guys. Now getting a chance and making the most of it as White again playing outstanding basketball gives a lead back to the Celtics.
Edwards in, Tatum in, Alexander Walker to the hole, and a Boston.
I asked Chris Finch why the games were so close, and he thought Minnesota's length matched up well with them.
San Francisco, Oakland, Bay.com/vote to cast your ballot now. Tatum 3 off the bench and red hot. Continuing. It's Pritchard, 3-on-1. It's White up on top. They get the steal. They try to cash in with a 3 by White. And it's picked up by Reed. 7 minutes to play.
Well, you didn't want to say it, Kevin, but that was your family we showed coming out of the timeout. Very cute grandson.
He's like his grandmother. Here comes Reed in the corner.
Well, we knew he didn't get it from you.
11 for the game. First points of the second half.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's been a quiet 8 games, really, but especially tonight for Anthony Edwards.
White in the corner with a fake and a mid-range shot.
Oh, differential in turnovers, 15-3. That'll account for most of it.
It's Randall making a move on Queta. And a rebound by Tatum. He's got 7, like we mentioned earlier, a career high in rebounding for him this season.
Well, he's really been going crazy the last dozen or so games, averaging over 11 rebounds a game, the best rebounding non-center in the league, and they're going to double Tatum now when he has.
And DiVincenzo will accelerate and kick. Randall 3.
Kicks it out, and we're back into a 2-point game.
Here is Tatum with 31 points. The length of McDaniels is on him. Goes by him, kicks it on the wing. Horford 3, make it a 2, puts in it.
Now Horford to get back to making some shots for them.
Randall will drive on Queta. Randall getting caught up, tangled up, and Boston will get the rebound. Inside, a lot of traffic, a nest of defenders awaiting Tatum, and down goes DiVincenzo.
Well, that's 9 assists for Tatum to go with his 31 points. He's just doing it all offensively.
Horford's got 2 in a row. 5 a game, a little bit below that tonight. From John Wells, the executive producer of ER in the West Wing, comes The Pit, the new medical drama starring Noah Wiley. Don't miss the heart-stopping premiere on Thursday, exclusively on Max. Edwards only 4 free throw attempts tonight.
Well, it's actually a big night for him lately. He only had 13.
Can't miss. He just cannot miss.
This has been Jason Tatum's game. 33 points, 7 rebounds, 9
ball. Clock will revert. The shot clock reverts to 14 seconds. We were tied moments ago. Boston now by 7.
Well, I'll tell you what. The guy who's made a huge contribution for Boston, we saw it there.
Right a 3 right there, and 15 points now for Edwards.
And 6 in the quarter, and they need a strong finish from him if they're going to overcome Boston. And this guy deserves it for the All-Star.
Continues to fill all the categories for the Celtics.
Well, and as good a defensive player at the guard position as we have in the NBA.
Twice on that second All-NBA team. Over the last 2 years, DiVincenzo. Edwards. Cross court. Dante drives, kicks, top, Reed 3.
Oh, moves quickly. You can beat rotations and get open shots. Minnesota able to do it there.
Edwards on White. Tatum will set up alley-oop inside for Queta. Broke.
And then taken away a sure dunk.
Boston on their 50s.
He didn't mean to bank that.
Edwards. And Queta's got it. Edwards had a wide open foul called on.
You'd have a hard time winning, so you've got to make shots.
White, another 3. Rebound chased, retrieved by Holiday. Big offensive rebound by Boston. Into White from Holiday. Outside Tatum, 3. No. Rebound by Edwards. 8-point game. DiVincenzo reeling the other way. Horford is there. Edwards outside. Screen by Reed. Edwards against Pritchard. Here's the 3. And a rebound inside by Reed, and he gets it to go. And he's got 19 points for the second consecutive game. 19 against OKC the other night.
That was just great effort there. Just stayed with the play to get it in the basket.
Tatum will drive and kick. Horford, a 3 from the corner. Got his own miss, another offensive rebound by Boston.
Yeah, the long rebounds have really hurt Minnesota here down the stretch. Not being able to come away with the first miss.
Tatum a 3. Rebound inside. It was claimed by McDaniels, and here comes DiVincenzo, hounded by Holiday, and a foul.
Neither one of these teams fouls much normally. Possession game, which seems like every Celtic
Another shot here, an NBA champion with Milwaukee, a two-time college basketball champion. 3-point game. Holiday's got it.
So Minnesota does not need to foul. 4.4 second differential as Joe Mazzulla.
Off to Holiday. Working on Alexander Walker. Tatum will set a screen. Shot clock down to 6. It's Tatum against Alexander Walker. Tatum, bump. 17-footer short. Picked up Minnesota. Timeout. 3.1. They may push it. Randall. And he gets it off to Edwards to tie. Oh! Celtics win it. And they